It's got less power and less torque than the Audi RS6, but I can tell you it is much faster. It doesn't have the Raging Bull badge on the front, but I can tell you something, it attracts a lot more attention than any Lamborghini. But for me, the best part of the car we're driving this week is the sound.
There is no comparing the sound of that V10 engine. 0 to 100 in 3.9 and 0 to 200 in another 8.1. It's a beast of a car that delivers every bit of performance and handling that awesome sound promises.
So Ignition's had the pleasure of driving the brand new Audi R8 for a while now. Let me tell you, the longer you drive it, you actually forget that it's an R8 because get inside the cabin and it's exactly what you expect from Audi. You could be driving an A4 or a TT. Lovely leather, it's plush, it's modern, it's got nice carbon fiber elements that have been brought through. If you want to remind yourself that this is not one of the other Audis, but it is in fact the supercar that Audi produces, you've got to do one of two things. Look in the rearview mirror, because then you see very proudly displayed the 5.2 litre V10 engine. It is unbelievable. It's bumped up the kilowatts to 386 kilowatts. Torque is 530. This car is begging for you to do one thing, and that really is just to jam your foot down very, very hard and accelerate the throttle. And then this happens. Hey, this ain't an A4, this ain't a TT, this is the Audi R8. It is insane. This is where you love the fact that you've got good brakes and you've also got the Quattro all-wheel drive system. Ceramic brakes aren't standard, 125 grand will get those for you, but we've been having lots of fun at mid-volt track and brakes have held out really well. But that Quattro system gives you such confidence as a driver, because this is a driver's car. It's sure of foot, it gives you opportunity to play a little bit, to feel the car where it wants to brake out, and you just track it back in. It is amazing. Wow. Makes me feel like a superhero actually. I mean, that's why I've stitched. You can have a look. I've put my own little superhero badge on my sleeve because a superhero in a supercar, it's amazing. If you remember iRobot, that's the first time we got a good look at this amazing futuristic car with the 4-ring badge in the front. And everybody went, yeah, they're not going to produce it. Well, it was the Audi R8.
Yes, indeed it was. And now we have the V10. And the great thing about this powerhouse is that it's as comfortable in suit and tie cruising around the city as it is in a full-on racing suit. Doesn't really matter what it's wearing, it's difficult to take your eyes off the gorgeous lines that are the R8. Its lightweight aluminium body is chunky and slinky all at the same time. Prominent wheel arches emphasize the wide, low stance, while a gorgeous curve in the sideline glues it all together. Audi claims that with the V10, it's the first car maker to use all LED headlights. But that's not what tells you it's the V10. Apart from the badging, those distinctive 10-spoke Y-design 19 inches will give you the best clue. And of course, the sound from that monster mid-mounted engine.
It really does make you feel super confident about your ability. What I love, it also comes with the R-tronic system, but thankfully we've been given the traditional manual, and I love the straight H box because it's super masculine. You go through the gears, that little metal sound as you grate to find the right gear is just awesome. Jamming this chrome knob into this super notchy box, it makes you feel like you can take on the world. And in this car, you probably can. So how does it stack up against its competitors? Well, when it came out, they said it's a supercar, but I think it was a bit underpowered at 309 kilowatts, 450 odd newton meters of torque. It just wasn't enough. But now with a 5.2 litre motor, you're competing against Lamborghini Gallardos, you're competing against the Ferrari 430 Scuderias. The thing is, they're going to cost you $3 million. This is going to cost you $2 million. And And for 2 million, I don't think you can argue. Who needs a Lambo when you can have the 5.2 litre R8 parked in your garage? The cool thing about this car as well is, I promise you, you could wear anything. You get out of this car, you are gonna look like a superhero. How super is that car?
It is super. The Audi R8 V10 officially takes Audi into supercar territory. What are you wearing? Supercar doesn't mean superhero with your jocks outside your trousers.
I look like a bit of a chopper.
Yes, you do.
Is it possible to drive the supercar without acting like a chop on the road?
Well, this is the great thing about this car, because you can drive it every single day. It's a very easy drive. You could actually be in any Audi, except of course you're not. Now go change, you look like an idiot.
I felt like $1 million not so long ago.
2 million in this case.